Good afternoon, everybody, and as you can tell by the pumpkin on my t-shirt, we're going to be celebrating Halloween today, a day early. So I thought we'd start off with 3 funnies on the television. The first box is a guy walks over to the elevators and sees someone that's wearing the same costume that he is. So he says, "Are you on your way to a Halloween party too?" And the other gentleman says, "Actually, neither of us are." Because he's dressed as death, but the other guy was actually death.
Oh my God.
And the second panel, we have the age-old house at the top of the hill that every movie has always used to be the haunted house. At my age, where this house, no, I'm at an age where this house doesn't scare me anymore, but the thought of bringing groceries up all those stairs does. And the third panel is Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. She used to do the midnight movie in the 70s and 80s, and always the old horror movies with Boris Karloff and Bela Lugosi and all that. And the little guy down there is Linus from Peanuts. And in 1966, I believe, they made a TV Halloween special called It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. And Linus believed that the Great Pumpkin rises down of the pumpkin patch. So he's sitting in the pumpkin patch waiting for the Great Pumpkin to arrive. Elvira shows up instead, and he jumps up and yells, "Everyone, come quick! It's the Great Pumpkins!" And she says, "Aren't you sweet?" So that's my funnies for today. So we're going to get the song set up. If I can see what I did with it. There it is. You should be there. And you should be there. And you should be up there. Okay, so we're going to be singing songs. And in honor of Halloween, I thought we'd add a little section for the kids in all of us. So the first part is going to be basically children's songs, or songs that we learned as kids. The second section is going to be our standard. That's just a little bit loud there, boys. Bring the volume down a bit. That's just spooky sounds to get things going while I prepare everything for you. Second section is going to be, as always, the crooners and the early songs. Middle section will be rock and roll and stuff like that, and as always, the last section will be our country section. So for now, we got some weird noises that are gonna get us all set up to start playing. So if you're ready, as always, if you don't remember the words, they're gonna appear on the television, and since all this stuff is created by man, and we all know how perfect man is not, the words will sometimes not be synchronized with the music. But it's never so far off that you can't catch up or slow down a little bit. So as long as you follow the tune, you shouldn't have too much trouble. Then again, if you don't feel like singing, you can always tap or snap or clap or snooze. Whatever you feel like doing, it's all up to you. It's your next hour and a quarter. So let's get things started with Casper the Friendly Ghost. How many of you remember Casper from when your kids were kids? And when you were kids? Yeah. So now we can bring the sound back up. Casper the Friendly Ghost, the friendliest ghost you know. Though grown-ups might look at him with fright, the children all love him so. Casper the Friendly Ghost, he wouldn't be bad or mean. He'd romp and play, sing and dance all day, the friendliest ghost you've seen. He always says hello. He's really glad to meet you wherever he may go. He's kind to every living creature. Grown-ups don't understand why children love him the most, but kids all know that he loves them so. Casper's a friendly Joe. See, I was faster than the words myself. Really? Who knows? It might be the same tune. So many years ago, I couldn't tell you. Now, everybody knows this tune, but the words have been changed for the kids. So don't feel free to sing along if you want to. Way up high in the sky, you can see them going by as the witches go flying along. Here and there in the air, you can see them everywhere as the witches go flying along. With the zoom, 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 everyone is on their room, singing a Halloween song. In the bright moonlight, it's really quite a sight as the witches go flying along. As the witches go flying along. We all know that tune under a different name. As the caissons go flying along, rolling along, flying along. Caissons can't fly, they're water wagons. Now this is why I put the Charlie Brown cartoon, because we were introduced to Snoopy versus the Red Baron during that cartoon show. Century in the clear blue sky over Germany came a roar and the thunder men I've never heard, like the screaming sound of a big warbird. Up in the sky, a man in a plane, Van von Richthofen was his name. 80 men tried and 80 men died. Now they're buried together on the countryside. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 or more. The bloody red banner was rolled out the score. 80 men died trying to get that scream of the bloody red banner of Germany. Here's our hero. A hero, a funny-looking dog with a big black nose. He flew into the sky to seek revenge, but the birds shot him down twice as spoiled again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 or more. The bloody red banner was rolling out the score. 80 men died trying to get that scream of the bloody red banner of Germany. Now Snoopy had sworn that he'd get that man, so he asked the great pumpkin for a battle fight. He challenged the Germans to a real dog fight, while the Baron was laughing. He got him in sight. There's a dry joke today. Because I had the heater on in the car, I guess. The bloody red banner was in a fix. He tried everything, but he ran out of tricks. He'll be filed once, then filed twice, and that bloody red banner was spinning out of sight. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 or more. The bloody red banner was rolling out the score. 80 men died trying to get that spree of the bloody red banner of Germany. Well, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 or more. The bloody red banner was rolling out the score. 80 men died. And then you slowly fade out with the music, and after I clear my eyes, we move on to the next song. Now, you can't have Halloween without a dragon. And it is for kids, so you gotta sing the kids' dragon song. Written by Peter of Peter, Paul, and Mary. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist. in a land called Honolulu. Little Jackie Paper loved that rascal Puff, and running strings and sealing wax and other fancy stuff. Everybody, Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Together they would travel on a boat with billowed sail. Jackie kept the lookout perch on Puff's gigantic tail. Noble kings and princes would bow whenever they came. Pirate ships would lower their flags when Puff roared out his name. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. A dragon lives forever, but not so little boy. Painted wings and giant strings make way for other toys. One great night it happened, Jackie Paper came no more, and Puff, that mighty dragon, well, he ceased his fearless roar. His head was bent in sorrow, green scales fell like rain. Puff no longer went to play along the cherry lane. Without his lifelong friend, Puff could not be brave. So Puff, that mighty dragon, sadly slipped into his cave. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. And since we had an American mythical creature, we gotta go with an Irish one, for Edmund. A long time ago, when the earth was green, there were more kinds of animals than you've ever seen. They'd run around free while the earth was being born. The loveliest of them all was the unicorn. Everybody, green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpback camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but sure as you're born, the loveliest of them all was the unicorn. And it was sure most beautiful. Now God seen some sinning, and it gave him pain. And he says, stand back, I'm gonna make it rain. He says, hey brother Noah, I tell you what to do. Build me a floating zoo, and take some of them green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpback camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but sure as you're born, don't you forget my unicorn. Oh, Noah was there to answer the call. He finished up making the ark as the rain started falling. He marched in the animals two by two, and he called out as they went through, hey Lord, I got you green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpback camels and some chimpanzees, Some cats and rats and elephants, but Lord, I'm so forlorn, I just can't see no unicorn. Then Noah looked out through the driving rain. Them unicorns were hiding, playing silly games, kicking and splashing while the rain was pouring. All them silly unicorns. There were green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpback camels and some chimpanzees. No, I crack close the door 'cause the rain is falling, and we just can't wait for no unicorn. The ark started moving and it drifted with the tide. Them unicorns looked up from the rocks and they cried, and the waters came down and sort of floated them all away. And that's why you've never seen a unicorn to this very day. You'll see green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpback camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but sure as you're born, you're never gonna see no unicorn. But that's not the real reason why there's no unicorns, because once that ark started sailing, they introduced themselves to each other. Hi, I'm George. What's your name? Hi, mine's Bruce. Oh, that interrupted my joke, so we'll start this over. And this was the last of the songs, because I figured that every single child around 8:30, 9 o'clock, if they're still out, and Halloween's over, they're all devastated and they all think it's the end of the world. So I thought we'd sing The End of the World by Skeeter Davis. So now let's do it in this proper time. So don't forget, you can sing with me if you want to. Why does the sun go on shining? Why does the sea rush to shore? Though they know it's the end of the world, 'cause you don't love me anymore. Why do the birds go on singing? Why does the stars go above? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when I lost your love. I wake up in the morning and I wonder why everything's the same as it was. I can't understand, no I can't understand how life goes on the way it does. Why does the heart go on beating? Why do the eyes cry? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when you said goodbye. Why does my heart go on beating? Why do these eyes of mine cry? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when you said goodbye. And that's how the rest of the songs are going to go, because in my research to try and actually find some Halloween songs, I found out that There's a whole bunch of Christmas. There's a couple of New Year, but there's no one or two Halloween at the most. So all the songs we're going to be singing are going to have words in it that we can associate with Halloween without actually being a Halloween song. So this next song is going to be one that I learned from Laurel and Hardy. I think the movie was Flying Deuces, if I remember right. And the song is Shine On Harvest Moon.
I need something that my nose is running off.
Moon being the key word for Halloween. As always, you can sing along with me if you want to. Shine on harvest moon, up in the sky. I had no love since January, February, June, or July. No time, ain't no time to stay. A golden spoon, shine on harvest moon, for me and my gal. Everybody sing. Shine on harvest moon, up in the sky. I have no love since January, February, June, or July. No time, ain't no time to stay. A golden spoon, shine on harvest moon, for me and my gal. How many of you did see the harvest moon on the past weekend? Harvest moon is the second full moon at the end of the month. Sometimes September, sometimes October. This time we got October. And now it's time to change, or reset the camera I should say, because I don't want to run out of time.